another beautiful day in Florida. Gonna take a quick look today at the Verde Radix Dirt Jumper. Need to do a little bit of cleaning on it and a little bit of maintenance, a little TLC from all the abuse the last few rides, and figure while I do such, I'll make a little review video. Just talk about some of the key points, the good and the bad. Loosen it up a little bit there, dummy. All right. So we'll see what this bad boy has to offer. Verde Radix Dirt Jumper. Great bike. I'm a beginner to dirt jumping. Been riding mountain bikes for a couple years now. Well, about 4 years now. This is the first dirt jumper I've ever owned, and I think it was a very, very good option, especially for a first bike. $800-900 from Dan's Comp to the door. Really can't beat it. It's got a tapered frame for the front. It does not have a tapered fork. It's a straight fork. It does come a little loose every few rides, just because there's an adapter plate in there for that bottom bearing that is, obviously larger than what the straight fork is. So every couple rides, because there's nothing really holding that, in place other than the tension, it kind of comes off cancer just a little bit. So I end up taking up loose the headset and realigning everything, tightening everything back down, and good to go. But it is definitely something to keep in mind. Well, with this, again, being a dirt jumper, you're probably going to want to go through and tighten everything up every ride or two anyways, just to make sure you're staying safe out there. Don't want to die coming off a kicker or something. So, really nice set of bars on here. They've got a 3-inch rise, I believe, or so on it. Had a lot of comments on those. Are super comfortable. Just a simple Tektro brake set. It's got a rear disc, cable driven. Threw some ESI grips on there. The stock grips were pretty rough. Even with my gloves, they tore my hands up pretty good. So the ESIs were a good addition. Threw some Pedaling Innovations pedals on there. A little different because you ride flat-footed as opposed to more on the tips of your feet. With these, definitely a little bit of getting used to, but after a couple rides, it really felt great. So love those pedals. It's got a kind of a unique seat design. The seat is riveted to the stem, so if you're going to replace it, you're going to need a stem and a seat. Nothing too crazy there though, because again, this is a $900 bike, beginner bike to me, and this is going to get you on the trail or on the jump line. So the little plastic washer that goes into the seat clamp actually fell apart on me the second or third time I tightened it down. So just something to be aware of there. It still works, but you hear that metal on metal, that horrible sound. So again, upgradable part of the bike. You can get a wolf tooth or something seat clamp along with your new seat. So not a big deal. Rear disc brakes, again, the Tektro cable driven. It's got an old school chain design. It's got the elongated C clip for the chain itself. Got some pretty good crank arms on there, and just a standard old school bottom bracket. Has some Kenda tires, normal tube tires, nothing too fancy. Alloy wheel set. Seems like decent engagement. They spin pretty darn good there. Definitely going to do a little alignment and cleaning today. But yeah, overall, it's a really great bike. Highly recommend it. Anyone that's wanting to get into dirt jumping, or really get a base, just kind of a base model bike that they can really grow into and build with, this is a great option. And it is 100% chromoly frame, so a little bit heavier, but that's kind of nice in my opinion. It's not as twitchy in the air, and I've actually had several riders that ride like an alloy frame jump on this, and they say the same thing. They actually feel more comfortable on this full chromoly. So to each their own, but just my 2 cents on that. But again, if you're looking to get into dirt jumping, you're looking for just a base bike, this is a phenomenal option. Verde Radix Dirt Jumper. Check them out, Dan's Comp. You can check them out on their home website there. They're shipped straight to you. So just like with any bike that comes, you know, off the internet or comes to your door pre-assembled, make sure you tighten everything. Go through, align everything, tighten everything, hit all your bolts, hit all your nuts, all your screws. You know, just make sure everything is snug down before you go sending this shit. Otherwise it could get a little sketchy out there. So just a little forewarning, make sure everything is nice and snug before you go send it. Well, hope you guys and gals out there enjoy. Thanks for watching, and catch y'all next time.